What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we're going to be doing a new look Brooklyn Nets rebuild today here in NBA 2K21 Next Gen. Let's be honest, the Brooklyn Nets didn't change that much, but the only thing this team really needed was to be healthy, and they probably would have won a championship last year. So as long as this team stays healthy this year, they're going to be just fine, even without the little changes that they made. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button. Of course, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already as well. All my social media links are in the description: TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, all that's down below if you guys want to go follow those. Other than that, let's go ahead and jump into this Brooklyn Net, or new look Brooklyn Nets rebuild. So looking at this Brooklyn Nets roster, you got Kevin Durant, James Harden, and Kyrie Irving, as we all know, obviously, right? Then you got Joe Harris, Blake Griffin. Patty Mills was a new acquisition for them, so that was a really nice signing. Obviously, Patty Mills is a very good backup point guard, was a San Antonio Spur forever, and should be very nice for the Brooklyn Nets. You got Nicholas Claxton, DeAndre Jordan, Bruce Brown, Cameron Thomas, who they drafted, and he was a Summer League beast. I think he actually won MVP with Davion Mitchell as like co-MVP or something like that. DeAndre Bembry was somebody they actually signed as well, I believe, and then Day'Ron Sharpe, Javon Carter. I believe that actually came from a Landry Shamet Javon Carter trade. So I guess there was a few acquisitions here. Honestly, thought DeAndre Jordan was going to get traded this offseason, but it didn't end up happening. It looks like Blake Griffin will... I don't know if they're going to start Claxton or start Jordan. I don't know what their lineup is exactly going to look like. One thing I know is for sure, though, is that Joe Harris would probably start. It's definitely not going to be Blake Griffin and DeAndre Jordan out there together. So what we need to do is, I don't really want to move Kevin Durant to power forward because I know he'll probably go down overall. So we'll just move Joe Harris. And I think Blake Griffin was playing center. I don't know if he'll be playing center a lot in the regular season. I know DeAndre Jordan was like completely out of the rotation in the postseason, so I don't know what that means for his future in Brooklyn, whether that means he won't be in the rotation at all during the regular season or what that might mean. But I'm going to go ahead and kind of push him to the bottom of the barrel of the rotation. And then eventually I do want to get Cameron Johnson in here getting some minutes, but for now we'll just kind of leave him out. I'll let these veterans kind of swing for the fence. So Patty Mills, I'm going to go ahead and give like... a lot of minutes if possible. Bruce Brown was also a bright spot, and then we'll probably do something like that for now. So yeah, we'll have that for this season. Looking at the proficiency, we're a 4-star at balance, so this is our starting lineup. We're going to roll with it. Obviously, we're led by the three-headed snake with James Harden, Kyrie, Kevin Durant. As long as this team is healthy, man, they're going to be tough to beat. But let's go ahead, celebrate this first season without me doing anything, and let's see how this new look Brooklyn Nets team performs here in NBA 2K. Well, interestingly enough, this team barely went above 500, which is just 2K for you, obviously. Giannis MVP, LaMelo Ball Rookie of the Year, Bobby Portis 6-man, Giannis Defensive Player, Michael Porter Jr. Most Improved, and Nick Nurse is your Coach of the Year, Justin Taylor Executive. So on NBA first team, let's kind of see what Brooklyn Nets players we have on here. So Kevin Durant makes it, obviously. All NBA third team, we got no one else. So James Harden makes it. No Kyrie Irving though, I don't think. So no Kyrie Irving. All defensive team, I don't think we have. Yeah, nobody. So yeah, we only finished up at the 7th seed, and we get a first round matchup of Milwaukee and Brooklyn, which is kind of insane to think about. But we had 23 from Kevin Durant, 23 from James Harden, 21 from Blake Griffin, 21 from Kyrie, 16 from Blake Griffin, and 14 from Joe Harris, and 13 from Patty Mills. So yeah, we get to play Milwaukee. Let's see what happens. So many current round, and we are gonna get swept. Wow, that is actually very disrespectful to the Brooklyn Nets. So very first season, not off to a great start. I thought for sure we had potential to win a championship here. Giannis is your finals MVP. I'm probably sure it's because I was playing some guys out of position or whatever they may be, and sometimes that breaks the 2K algorithm or whatever. So we'll kind of fix that this offseason and address that. So as far as the lottery is concerned, we do we have a pick in this draft? I don't think so. We might actually. We have the 17th pick, so I mean that's actually kind of overpowered for us. But Steve Nash, I know Mike D'Antoni actually isn't a assistant anymore on the Brooklyn Nets staff. I believe he stepped down to kind of search of a head coaching job that may pop up in in the future. I don't know what job that'll be, but we'll have to see when those guys get fired. But let's go to the draft, and let's see what we want to do with the 17th pick. So as far as guys we have under contract, we have Joe Harris's fat money. We have Nicholas Claxton, Patty Mills, Cameron Thomas, DeAndre Jordan, Javon Carter. I mean, we definitely have the ability to make a trade here, like 1000%. And I kind of want to do it. So I don't know what that would entail. I mean, the center spot is a little weak. I do like Nicholas Claxton, actually. So maybe he could step in that center spot and be that guy. So potentially, I don't really need to trade for a center here. Maybe I should just continue to focus on the bench. Maybe get a better... I mean, Kevin Durant, if I moved him to power... Yeah, he goes down like crazy, which I don't love. So... I mean, Kevin Durant's the power forward here, essentially. So, I guess maybe I should be looking for a backup wing, maybe. Because we have Cameron Thomas, who I want to play. Bruce Brown, if we resign him, could play small forward because he just kind of plays defense, but I don't know. He is a little undersized there. Sterling Brown. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong roster now. I'm tripping. Okay, so Cameron Thomas, someone I definitely want to get in the rotation, and then Patty Mills, kind of want to keep him in the rotation. So I guess I should be kind of looking for a backup big man, basically. Basically is what I should be looking for, or even a starter, I guess. I don't know. So let's see. I know they said that they would never trade DeAndre Jordan because of the connection, but I mean, come on. Like, I got to do something in this video. So Derek Favors, Derek Favors actually sounds like not that bad of a backup big man to have on your roster. But I'm kind of thinking bigger here, and that was the first trade that popped up. So what if I just threw DeAndre Jordan, Javon Carter, and my 17th pick? We have a lot of seconds as well. Holy crap. Joe Ingles, Alec Burks, Trey Burke, and then Robert Covington. Okay, so honestly, I think I'm gonna make my own trade real quick. I have no idea what I'm about to get, but I'm gonna try to make some big acquisition here for our bench just to solidify this team even more, because we were absolutely horrible in the first season in 2K. So I think I'm gonna try to pull off a trade for Jay Crowder. He just seems like the kind of guy that this Nets team could maybe use, a guy that's gonna play some defense and be helpful off the bench. So that's kind of what I want to go for here. So we're gonna offer Marcus Zagorowski, DeAndre Jordan for Mr. Jay Crowder, just to kind of entice the Suns to maybe take this, because I mean, they're getting DeAndre Jordan, which I don't know why they'd want him. So I guess you get a young point guard out of it. So we're gonna go ahead and make that trade. I was kind of almost looking to swing for the fences and maybe to get, I was saying maybe to get like potentially, who was Jeremy Grant, but I decided not to. So I guess we are going to keep our 17th pick, so we could possibly get something even really good here. So at number 17, we have Huntley Hatfield, who falls down the board. I mean, I got to take him. We just traded our center. So yeah, I mean, he fell in my lap. I got to take it. So we're going to have a very good draft class, to be honest. So I'm going to sign all of them. That gives me the potential to maybe even make another trade in this video if we need to. So free agency wise, we have Blake Griffin, who is a free agent. $18 million is something. I mean, he just averaged 16 points, but do I really want to pay him that much? Not really. So looking at it, we got 1, 2, 3-ish, I guess. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So yeah, I mean, we have a good rotation. So we don't necessarily need Blake Griffin back. I don't really want to pay him that much. All that would be cool to sign him. I don't think we need his scoring all that. I mean, his defense actually could be a little valuable, but I mean, for 18 million, I might just say no thanks. But I don't know, man. Should I sign him? I'm gonna sign him. Let's give him a 1-year deal, I guess. So let's sign Blake Griffin. And then Bruce Brown is actually somebody I really want back too. I don't know how much he's asking for if we're even able to sign him back. Let me go check on that. Bruce Brown is asked for 11 million, and it doesn't look like we can offer him a deal. It should. So we're gonna get Bruce Brown back as well for some more defense. So that should be very useful. And then we even have the ability to sign Carmelo Anthony. Let's do it. Carmelo, welcome to Brooklyn, man. We get you a ring over here. So welcome, Carmelo. All right, going to player regression now, and let's see what this team actually looks like. So we got Harden going down 2 overall. That's unfortunate. Joe Harris down 1 overall. Jay Crowder down 2, Blake Griffin down 2, Patty Mills down 3, Carmelo down 5. Yeah, we have a lot of guys going down in overall. No surprise there. Even James Harden kind of sucks going down in overall, but I guess it's fine. So basically, we kind of have our window right now. This is kind of our window of opportunity right now. It definitely is getting very small. So let's go ahead and make sure we do something about that. So I'm gonna load the correct. Actually, I think we might have just did we just have the Monty Bates draft class in here? He went number 1. So I don't know. Let me see if I actually had the right Jalen Duran, Jeremy Roach. I mean, I think I loaded the 2022 draft class if I'm not mistaken. So the first time. So I don't know, man. Whatever. So let's go ahead and throw on top potential at Claxton and throw this other one at Cam Thomas, because why not? He could definitely be a huge contributor this year. So power ranking lands at number 13. I mean, we should still be a good team. We have Kyrie Irving, James Harden, Kevin Durant, Jay Crowder starts now, Day'Ron Sharpe, Nicholas Claxton, Joe Harris, Bruce Brown, and Blake Griffin. So oh man, Kim Thompson's not even in rotation right now. That's a little unfortunate. So I think I will listen to the 2K algorithm this time. I'm not going to change anything. I know Joe Harris usually starts sometimes, but I'm going to go ahead and just leave it be. Going to move this to a 7-second system though, just to kind of get the best potential possible. And then we're going to go ahead and simulate the second season and hope this time 2K treats us well and we actually are high seed in the playoffs and we don't get bounced out in the first round in 4 games like we just did. So at the end of the season, this time we're not the 7th seed. We didn't barely get to 500. We're the 1st seed and we won 53 games. I think it was, might have been 52. I can't remember. Luka Doncic MVP, Chet Holmgren Rookie of the Year, Brogdon 6th man, I Defensive Player, Two most improved, and Steve Nash, coach of the year, 54 games. Okay, so 54 and 28. Looking at our All-NBA teams, got James Harden, Trae Young, Luka, Giannis, Nikola Jokic. Even James Harden had a huge regression and in 2K, and he actually still ended up getting All-NBA first team, so good for him. All-NBA second team, we have no KD anymore. All-NBA third team, Kyrie, and no Kevin Durant. Wow, so Kyrie and James Harden, but no KD this time, which is just mind-blowing to even think about. Okay, all-rookie first team, all-rookie second team. So, first seed in the East, going up against the Chicago Bulls. Player stats-wise, we had 29 from James Harden, 27 from Kyrie, and 21 from Kevin Durant. So, 13 from Day'Ron Sharpe, 10 from Joe Harris, 7, 7, 7, 4, 1.7. All right, man. Well, I mean, we're definitely, like, this is the kind of team that's just here for the championship, man. That's what we need to be. That's kind of what we're striving for. But will we get there? Let's simulate current round against Chicago, which is a good team in their own right. Simulate current round, and we are going to beat them in 5 games. So that's a good start to the playoffs. Not getting swept this time. Milwaukee doesn't even make the postseason this time, which is just stupid. But they're not even here. I feel like every time you have Giannis, you're going to make the playoffs, right? Like, there's no way you don't. Atlanta. Trae Young, Bogey, DeAndre Hunter, Collins, Anika Okongwu, Clint Capella, Caleb Houston, Cameron Reddish, Kendrick Nunn, and Kevin Huerter. I mean, sometimes Atlanta's beaten me, so would not be shocked if we lost here. And wow, that was close. We ended up winning in 7 games, bro. Oh my god, that went faster than I could have stopped it, but thankfully we won. And now we get a Toronto-Boston series, which they swept Toronto, and now we get to play Boston. So who has Chris Dunn, Jaylen Brown, Tatum, Grant Williams, Robert Williams, Smart, Horford, Anton Watson, Whiteside, Peyton Pritchard, Aaron Naismith, and then Memphis and Minnesota on the other side of the bracket. So game 1, they're up 1-0, start things off. So not a good start, 131-116. Game 2, we even it up though. Game 3, we're up 2-1. Game 4, 3-1, and we beat them in 5. Yep, let's go, baby. All right, now we get to play the Memphis Grizzlies. So we get a Brooklyn Nets, Memphis Grizzlies NBA Finals. Will that ever happen in real life? I don't know, but we'll see. John Morant, Anthony Melton, Kyle Anderson, Jaren Jackson, Xavier Tillman, Markkanen, Dylan Brooks, Sarah Williams, Hamdi Diallo, Steven Adams. Speaking of Lauri Markkanen, man, when is this guy going to sign somewhere, bro? Like, he's the last remaining free agent that I'm like, where's this guy going? I mean, he's only 25 or whatever he is in real life right now. 20, like, he's under 26. I know that for a fact. So, like, what is this guy doing? I don't know, man. I'm a little surprised that there hasn't been any news lately about Lauri Markkanen. It's kind of crazy. And then Paul Millsap's another free agent that, I mean, kind of is interesting, but yeah, I mean, free agency got really thin. The only guy we're really waiting on is Lauri Markkanen. So, game 1 against Memphis, though, we're up 1-0. Game 2, we're up 2-0. Game 3, we're up 3-0, and it looks like we're going to be beating them on their home floor, embarrassing them in front of their Memphis home crowd, and we're going to be champions. Yep, I mean, I don't know what that first year was, but the second year, we absolutely tarnished, man. So, I'm going to jump in and get some gameplay in this off because I've barely been recording. So, 148-110. We got Lauri Markkanen out here in a Memphis uniform. Low-key looks fire, eh? Nah, not really. I don't think I like him in Memphis because they already have Jaren Jackson. So, for me, I would personally like to see Lauri Markkanen in Dallas. Just like, I felt like Dallas needed to do something and they didn't. So, maybe getting Lauri Markkanen could make up for not doing anything. I don't know. Is Markkanen that good anymore? I know a lot of people don't like him necessarily anymore, but I don't know, man. I guess this video is going to be coming about Lauri Markkanen towards the end because I don't have no idea what else to talk about other than me getting a screen from Claxton and making this 3. Just kidding. Joe Harris missed it. Damn. Okay. Well, like I said, Lauri Markkanen just needs to decide where he's going to go. From what I've heard, it's like Pelicans, Mavericks, and apparently the Bulls want Maxi Kleber in a sign and trade. I don't know. Something is definitely holding this. I meant to, whatever. I still made it. Okay. 140, 150, 110. We're absolutely blowing them out of the water. So, yeah, I'm still waiting on Lauri Markkanen news. I know all of you guys are as well. It'll definitely be interesting to see where it lands. I'm going to assume it's either the Pelicans or the Mavericks. Had no idea it's got the steal there. I'm going to go ahead and make a transition 3 with Harden. It was covered, but that's all right, man. Harden is a sniper out here. 24 seconds left on the clock. That should be all she wrote. This was a very, very short rebuild, to be honest, just because I mean, I knew it was going to be in this. Like, there was not much to do with this Brooklyn Nets roster, so are we surprised? Not really. So I hope you guys enjoyed this short little rebuild today. Again, subscribe to all my socials, or not subscribe, but follow all my socials down below. I got Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, all down in the description. Other than that, guys, this is Crushables. I'm saying peace.